What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we are coming back to Beyoncé. How about that? Beyoncé Fans FEELIN YOU! Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Niam Byron. Niam wanted to watch me react to this song from Beyoncé called Sweet Dreams Medley. Apparently this is from the I Am Yours, an intimate performance at the Wynn in Las Vegas. Okay, so this is a live performance. To the best of my knowledge, I've never heard this song before. Look, it's possible. I mean, it's always possible I might have heard this in passing somewhere. And as always, if I start listening and I go, oh, wait a minute, I know this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Destiny's Child Radio, and the video has 1.97 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Beyoncé, Sweet Dreams Medley. I Am Yours, an intimate performance at Wynn, Las Vegas. All right, let's do this. So there's no video, it's just, okay.
This next song is actually an up-tempo song off of my new record, I Am. I love the lyrics so much, I actually wanted to do an acoustic version of it for you guys. It talks about a relationship being so wonderful. It's almost too good to be true. You don't know if it's a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare.
Lost in a fairy tale, can you hold my hands and be my guide? Clouds filled with stars cover the sky.
I like how she's differentiating.
And I hope it rains. You're the perfect lullaby.
Let's flutter.
You can be a sweet dream.
I'm gonna pause right there. Okay, lot of good stuff happening in there. Two things in particular I want to point out. One, she had that flutter right in there, and flutters, everybody listens, everybody hears flutters and like, oh, that's not that hard. Try it sometime. Flutters are not easy. Where you're going you're going up and down and up and down and up and down very rapidly. It's not easy. I mean, you can do it, but to be accurate with it, it's not easy at all. It's very difficult. It's very tricky, actually, because you have literally like a 30-second note worth of time to transition from note to note as accurately as possible. It is not easy, trust me. The other thing I want to point out is her use of glissandos, her use of, or also known as slurs, where she's slurring up to notes. Now, a lot of people will use slurs because they don't feel confident in their ability to hit a note accurately. Like they can't transition from like a C to an E accurately. So they slur up to find the pitch. And a lot of people do that. Now, a lot of people also are very accurate with their singing on pitch and finding pitch. So they use glissando strictly as an effect. And that's what she's doing. And the reason I know she's doing it that way is because in the exact same phrase that she uses a glissando, she will, at the same time, on the very next note, jump a couple of integers up, like a couple of semitones up to the next note with no glissando and hit it dead on. So does she need the glissando to find her pitch? No, she is doing it completely for effect. Trust me on that, because she's hitting notes spot on accurately without using glissando. So very cool. I like the ability for her being able to show off those techniques and being able to show off how she's able to differentiate between the different usages of different techniques. So great job. And she's doing it both going up and going down, both ways, you know, as far as glissandoing and just, you know, pizzicatoing and hitting it right on the pitch. So fantastic. Fantastic. Let's keep going here.
Somebody picture me. Your love's too good to be true. My guilty pleasure, I ain't going nowhere. Baby, long as you're here, I'll be floating on air. 'Cause you're mine. Or a beautiful nightmare. Either way, I don't wanna wake up from you.
The flutter.
Wake up from you. Tattoo your name across my heart. Your name across my heart. Not even death can do us
Nice use of dynamics. Build. Great orchestration. I don't know who scored this. I don't know who scored the music for the instrument for the musicians, but for the instrumentations. But whoever did it did a great job. Great job. Great use of scoring. Great use of dynamics. Great use of swells. Not just, and when I'm talking about swells, I'm not just talking about crescendos. I mean, there's a difference between just getting louder and then having that swell, that richness and that deepness come from the bottom and coming up, along with volume control. So I mean, there's a difference, and it's very prominent in here. Yeah, the arranging on this was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Lots of different instruments being used. Now, I don't know, like a harp. I hear a harp being played. Now, is that a keyboard using a harp patch, or is that an actual harp? I'll be honest with you, I can't tell. Any other artist out there, I would say that's a keyboard, because a harp is just such a big, bulky instrument to transport around. And honest to God, unless you're playing like a classical piece that calls for an actual harp, there's no point when you have keyboards that can do it. But we're talking about Beyonce, and I know it's her way or the highway. And if she wants a frickin' harp in the orchestra, there's gonna be a frickin' harp in the orchestra. So would I putting a real harp past her? No, absolutely not. More than likely it is a real harp, knowing her. But I'm hearing a lot of great instrumentations. I'm hearing a lot of great classical instruments being used. I'm hearing harps. I'm hearing timpani back there in the back. A lot of great percussion usages, wood blocks, wind chimes. Very cool. I mean, it almost sounds like she's got like a full pit orchestra back there behind her, which, performing at the Wynn in Las Vegas, again, knowing Beyonce, wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, let's keep going here. There's more I want to talk about, but let's get back to this right now.
To me, there's no darkness I can overcome. You are my raindrops, I am the seed. With you and God, who's my sunlight, I bloom and grow so beautifully. Baby, I'm so proud to be your girl. Make the confusion go on away from this cold and this world. I'm in love with you. You set me free. I can't do without you here with me, 'cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Just keep loving me the way you love me. Yeah. Every time I see your face, my heart smiles. Every time it feels so good, it hurts sometimes.
I like how right there. That was a great example. I'm going to rewind it a little bit. Right there in that section that she just sang, she wasn't singing on the beat. She was holding back and, sustaining past the beat and then catching up again. Very cool technique. And it's something that not everybody does well. A lot of people don't know how to get back on the beat in an effective way. She does. By putting the accent on it when she does, and she does it with a swell. Let me rephrase. She does it with a decrescendo during the pullback. So she'll hold back on the beat, right? And as she's holding back on the beat, she'll decrescendo slightly. And then when she's ready to get back on the beat, she immediately brings it back up to the full volume again. Immediately crescendos right into it. And very effective way of doing it. Necessary? No. Effective? Yeah, it's purely for effect and purely for expressing more of an emotional state in that line, and it's very effective. It's very effective. Check it out. See if you can catch what I'm talking about here.
Just keep loving me the way you love me.
Here we go.
Every time I see your face, my heart smiles. Every time it feels so good, it hurts sometimes. Created in this world to love, to hold, to feel, to breathe, to live you. Dangerously.
No vocal flip that time, just Nice trade-offs with the sax player right there. Started off trading 4s, then went to trading 2s, then trading 1s, and then trading halves. And that was very slick how it transitioned smoothly each time. Kudos to that sax player for keeping up with her, man. Because she's doing some great vocal flip. I mean, I love the vocal flips that she did. And what's cool is she would do the vocal flip and get the like that, the whole yodel type of feel, but down low, like more of a lower one. And then from doing it with the vocal flip, she was able to do the exact same thing without the vocal flip, just through note selection in the blend voice. And that was very cool to hear. Hearing her do it both ways as seamlessly as she did. That was very cool. God dang it. Is there anything she can't do vocally? I'm just curious. I mean, I would love to hear her. I wonder how she would do a screamo. I don't know. She'd probably, knowing her, she'd probably nail it out of the park. More than likely. Anyway, let's keep going for right now.
With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe in this love, sweet love. Baby, I'm in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you. Dangerously in love.
Nice ending.
Thank you, guys.
Very impressive. Very impressive performance. I wish I could have seen the performance. But you know what? Knowing my luck, if I'd actually seen the performance, knowing my luck, it probably would have been blocked. So I'll take what I can get. No, this was really good. I enjoyed that. That was really nicely done. Really nicely done. Well, there you go, folks. That was Beyoncé with Sweet Dreams Medley from a performance at the Wynn in Las Vegas. That was a request from Niam Byron. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I gotta give it to her. I'm giving this a 9.2. Yep, 9.2. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
She put on a vocal clinic. I mean, there were so many techniques that she showed off here. Anywhere from the glissandos to the accenting each individual note, accurate, pinpoint accuracy on her pitch, the flutters, the vocal flips, the swells, the use of dynamics, both from within her voice and her support, and also in the use of mic positioning and mic awareness. I could hear it. I could hear when she would move the mic away. You could tell the difference, and it was clear as, at least to me, it was clear as a bell. When she would just lower her voice and not project as strong and as hard, and when she would be projecting hard and strong and she would just move the mic away. I could hear a clear difference when she would do each. I can't say enough about her and her performance. Her performance was absolutely top marks. Great job across the board. Very, very impressive. I want to give some mad love to the orchestra / band that was back there with her. Man, I know she demands a lot. I know she has a very high expectation. She won't work with anyone but the best, and she hires the very best musicians that she can find. And it shows, because not one thing back there stood out in an unpleasant or uncharacteristic way, in any way, shape, or form that contradicted the feel and the mood and the tone of the song. Everything fit like a glove. It was ridiculous. Every single meticulous detail, from drum fills to harps, to the harp, strum up, strumming up. You're going up when you go up against a harp. Everything was pinpoint. I liked how they were able to change the mood and tone within the middle of the song without changing the tempo. Just, you kicked in with the drums and it got upbeat, and then everybody would lay out again and it would get slow again and everything would come down, but never dragging. Like this, here's the thing about this song. Like, this is one of the reasons why I really enjoyed this. This never dragged. Like, let me look really quick at how long this performance was. I know it was long, but how long was it exactly? Let me see. Details. Okay, so this was a 9.5 minute long performance. I'm gonna be honest with you, it didn't feel like 9.5 minutes. It felt like 6. It was long, don't get me wrong, but it didn't feel like almost 10 minutes. It felt, like I said, like around the 6-minute mark, to me anyway, because the song was just constantly moving. The song was constantly evolving. The song was constantly, changing pace, changing mood, changing tone, but never in a way that it made it feel like it was another song. It stayed true to itself, which is not easy to do when you're talking about taking a long song and breaking it up in ways to make it move and make it evolve. It's very easy to make it go too far, and then it makes people go, wait a minute, is this a different song? It sounds completely different. It never happened. It just evolved, it grew, but it never changed like to a completely different thing, which is very, very cool. Did it blow my mind? Yeah, it did. It did. What blew my mind were two things. One, the arranging. Whoever arranged this, whoever orchestrated it out and wrote it all out, knowing Beyoncé, it was probably her. But whoever did a great job on the arrangement. Fantastic job. And then, of course, the other thing that blew my mind was, once again, Beyoncé's vocal ability, just using all those techniques, from glissandos to flutters to pinpointing to laying back on the beat and then coming back onto the beat with a swell. It just, once again, she did it. She did it. She absolutely did it. And it really makes me question if I'm actually becoming a Beyoncé fan. What in the world? I would never have thought that possible. But you know what? I might be becoming a Beyoncé fan. I never thought I'd say the day. I never thought I would see the day that I would ever say that. But anything in this world's possible. It is possible. I might be becoming a Beyoncé fan. Who knows? Anyway, 9.2 final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.